Hey Cancer, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your beginning of September general love reading. Now keep in mind, it's a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be pinned in the comments section below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. So when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I got was I Want to Know What Love Is by the band Foreigner. Now, because it was a band, there's so many zodiac signs, so I didn't get every single zodiac sign of every single member. But the ones that I got was there was 2 Capricorns, an Aquarius, a Taurus, an Aries, and a Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, or Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus individual. I'm also getting a strong hit and a resonation with the name of the band Foreigner. For some of you all, you are getting ready to meet someone who is completely different than your usual type. Okay. You also may meet someone while you're traveling abroad. You may also meet someone who just moved from a different country into an area in which you live in. And also you're getting ready to date someone that is a completely different ethnic background than what you're used to dating or that you are yourself. So this person is completely different ethnicity or cultural background than you yourself for some of you all. Okay. And I feel like it's going to be very unexpected. At the very bottom of the deck, you have the sun. Whenever the sun comes up, it brings in a brand new day. And it's making me feel like the sun travels all around the world. Everywhere around the world, we have a sun. And it's making me feel like you're getting ready to touch and connect with someone from a different, I'm just getting a different background. And even though the background is different, you all, are still connected. We're still connected somehow. Even though it's something so different about this person, it feels like you know this person. It just feels like you guys can get each other, regardless of how different, you all are as far as ethnicity or culture. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you'll see the value in this connection. And also this will be someone who has strong moral values. This is someone who is very well cultured and they're big on their culture also. Because Pentacles makes me think about the roots. This also could be a Taurus or a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. And I did say Taurus in the group Foreigner, so it definitely could be a Taurus. So we're going to see. Some of you all could have met someone already in Taurus season, April, May time frame as well. So we're going to go through the deck until we get your major arcana, which happens to be the Chariot. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we will get clarifiers for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Currently at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles. There's that Taurus energy again. That's you. And when I was talking about, even that Taurus that we're seeing there, I feel like for some of y'all, if you go back in the video, how she was holding that pentacle and she was looking down at it, when I was mentioning Taurus, it could be a fellow Taurus as well. But I also feel like for some of you all, you could be just sitting here thinking like, do I want to accept this offer? Because the way she was holding that pentacle was almost like it was an offer. Do I want to accept this offer from this person even though we have such a diverse background? Will it work? Somebody could be questioning that. But I definitely feel like something is budding. Look, and I was talking about that Taurus with the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have this sticking up here. For some of y'all, this person may be a little younger than you, or you're significantly younger than them. If it's somebody like this person, they could be a little younger than you, but you may be significantly younger than them. Because the Page and Queen, there's a huge difference with that energy. And I don't feel like that's a lot, but I'm getting for somebody there's a 5-year age gap. Now, if this person is younger than you, that may make you feel like, oh, I don't like this, a 5-year age gap. This person could have the first, middle, or last initial of CGM, W, HP, L, or S. Or you can have that because you are this earthy energy. I feel like for some of y'all, and this is very specific, but for some of y'all, someone that you're dating may have a teenage child or a young adult child that immediately they won't like you. But you're going to grow on them. I'm getting that also. Yeah, look at that. As soon as I parted, you got the 4 of Pentacles. Look how he's looking like, like, I don't, look at his eyebrows. I feel like this person, especially if you're dating someone who has a child that's an earth sign too, they may not like you initially, but I feel like you're going to grow on them. Yeah, it's like they feel like it's competition between you and them. Like they may have been used to having their parent to themselves for the longest. Like their parent may have been single for a very long time. And then when you come in, it's like they feel like they have to compete for that person's time. It also could be flipped. Like if you've been single for a long time, possibly 5+ years, because you got the 5 of Wands, your child may not like your new partner, and they feel like they have to fight and compete for your time or your energy. And they may not like that person, but then it's like something about this person, they're going to grow on your child or children. That's very specific, but I am getting that for somebody. So, oh my God, and I keep saying Taurus. You guys are not Taurus, but I keep getting Taurus. Yeah, there's a Taurus involved. This is Cancer. This is a Cancer reading. But I keep getting Taurus. So there's a Taurus involved here for sure. There is a Taurus involved. But this is Cancer's reading. But to see, there's a Taurus involved. As soon as I parted that. So bottom of the deck, there's your energy too. Cancerian energy. You have the moon. Now, keep in mind, today is actually the new the full moon eclipse, right? It's in the sign of Pisces, which is the moon. Some of you guys are realizing something about being open-minded is what I'm getting. Some of you, yeah, they're telling you to be open-minded to something new. To a new type of relationship. There's fears of stepping outside of what you're used to, stepping outside of the unknown. Some of y'all, you may not be a Cancer sun. You may have a Cancer moon sign because that crab is right up under the moon. So you may have a Cancer moon. Also, you may be dating someone who's very similar to you. Like you may be a Cancer sun sign, and then the person that you're getting ready to date or that you're currently dating may have a Cancer moon. So you guys have a lot of core values. So let's get your major arcana, the Chariot. And the car. See, I'm telling you, I paused on it unintentionally, and I kept getting this Taurus energy. There's something with a Taurus, either Taurus season, okay, April, May time frame, or a Taurus person is like very important to your love life. It's here. It keeps wanting to show up. My apologies again for saying Taurus earlier for you guys, because this is a Cancer reading, but I kept getting that. I see why now. I keep just wanting to show up. So here you are, right in front of you. You have your energy as well, male or female. And then also it could possibly be a Pisces, because we did start off here with the moon. So you have the King of Cups. What I hear, I'm getting something from abroad. I'm just looking at how the light is shining from abroad, from behind him. Someone is dating, getting ready to date somebody. You may meet them around the area in which you live, but they're not naturally from there. Or it could be flipped, like you may have moved and relocated. Some of you all are thinking about moving overseas. It's just like he's sitting in the sea of water. Some of you guys are thinking about moving overseas because you're like, I'm not having luck in relationships. So maybe my love interest is somewhere across the world. And that may seem extreme for someone, but I'm just getting somebody feels like that. I'm thinking about the lyrics of the song, The Hook. I'm hearing, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Someone has never had a healthy emotional relationship in love. Either you or this new love interest. And I feel like you guys are going to be teaching each other a lot about healthy. I'm getting healthy love. You got the Chariot. And then you have the Two of Wands. Again, needing to choose a destination or direction to go in. I'm telling you, some of you guys are thinking about relocating. And there's a damn child again. This is a young adult child. Paige always shouts to me, but look at his face. Look at those eyes. I really feel like some of you all have a child, teenager, young adult that will not like your new love interest, or your new love interest's child will not like you. But for some reason, somehow you're going to grow on them. I feel like they feel like their parent or your child feels like you are putting someone on a pedestal and they don't like that. But that won't be long-lived. Someone has an accent. I don't know why I'm thinking about like an English accent. I'm just getting that. And that's not what this is, but I'm getting it. I'm also getting someone could be an English teacher. Because even here where we stopped, you have communication with swords. You have the Seven of Pentacles not moving forward, not moving backwards. I told you, you keep getting a lot of Taurus energy here. And this is interesting because this is staying stagnant, but this is like needing to choose a path. So that's stagnancy also because he's not on that path. I'm getting somebody who's fearful of starting something new. And I kept getting earlier that your type is not your destined life partner. Some of you all are staying stagnant in relationships that is blocking you from moving along your path to meet your true life partner. For some of you all, like I said, it could be a mutual water sign. Let's get a clarifier for the king. Yep, staying stagnant, hanging, just hanging in there. With the hangman, major arcana is definite. Some of you all are also mentally just stuck on the type of person that you want. Like, I want to date someone of this ethnicity or this type of status or stature. But they're like, it's time for you to embark upon a new path when it comes to love. You need to be a little more open. That's what I'm getting. You got the Six of Swords. It's something with, look, a child is playing a strong role in somebody's situation here. Okay? Six of Swords, right, is moving forward. Now, I won't say harmonious because if you see how she has her head down, kind of like she's pouting, kind of like she said, it's in reverse. Someone's child definitely. Okay, I'm getting also, even if it's not foreign, something is foreign to a child. So say, for instance, you meet someone new, you guys have been dating for a while, and you decide that you and this person are going to move in together, and there's a child that you have a child in that situation, they will be moving with you. This whole situation is foreign to this child, and they may be very unhappy, and it's kind of frustrating to you. Because it's like you're happy in your connection, but seeing your child so unhappy, it's like difficult. And I feel like the child, for some of you all, it could be a young child because this child looks young. For some of you all, if it's a younger child, this child doesn't understand it. So this whole concept of moving in with somebody that they don't know is foreign to them. And even if it's not like an actual cultural foreign type of vibe, it's like, this child and this new person, they just don't understand each other. There's something with a child here. Let's get a clarifier for this King of Cups. Universal, even if you're single, when you meet this person, because some of y'all could be meeting someone in either Scorpio season, October, November time frame, or Sag season. And Sag season is November, December. So November is the mutual time frame. So you can be meeting somebody in November. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Give me a clarifier for this king. Oh, it's flipped out sideways, so I'm going to take it. These are face down, so I'm not going to take them, but I will take this one because it flipped out closer to the King of Cups. When it's upright is yes, reverse is no, sideways is indecision, inconclusiveness, uncertainty, also transitioning in or out of a situation. Star card, wish fulfillment and healing. I'm going to say again, what you're hoping and wishing for in love may take you out of your comfort zone. You got Aquarius energy here. That's a major arcana, so that's definite. What you're hoping and wishing for is not what you've been dealing with in the past. It's something completely different. Because again, sideways is like transitioning in or out of something. I feel like you guys are transitioning into a different phase when it comes to your love life. And it's like the exact type of love that you require, wish, and hope for, because that's your wishes coming true. You get ready to connect with that, but it's something very different than what you're used to. That's really what I'm getting. You got, see, I told you, it's something with a child here for sure. And then there's that Taurus energy again. Your child could be a Taurus or have strong Taurus in their chart. But with the 10 of Pentacles, they're entering this doorway, a brand new start, but it's in reverse. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody's unhappy. Like this child is clinging to this mother. This child is clinging. So it's like they want all of the attention. And even if it's not a child that's young, a young adult, teenage child, it's like they're not used to seeing their parents so in love or not wrapped up in them. You know what I mean? And they're not happy with that change. The 10 of Pentacles is a happy and abundant change. It's in reverse. Somebody's not happy with a change. Somebody's not happy with moving. There's definitely, if there's a child involved and they're in a certain, children at a certain age when they're in school, they have their set of friends and they realize that they have to move and they won't know these new kids and things like that. They become very upset or frustrated or sad. For children, school-age children. And then if you have teenage or young adult children, if you're moving out of state, they're like, okay, I can't just pop up at mom or dad's house anymore. They're in a whole different state. Why do you have to move with this person? And things like that, state or country. Let's get a clarifier for the 2 of Wands. Universal energies. Okay. And that's face down and land on top of this also. So there's a lot of unknown energy. Somebody's confused about the unknown. And also because you can't see the image, what's unknown is like This is someone completely different than what you could even phantom as far as love goes. The Judgment card. I'm sorry, Justice. Justice is Libra. Some of you guys may be meeting somebody in Libra season or someone who has a Libra moon. Libra season is the end of September, okay, October time frame. And also, I'm going to say again, justice in reverse is like things not panning out, not working in your favor. And for some of you all, it could lead you to say, well, maybe I need to move somewhere else. I haven't been having luck. Like justice upright is having good luck, things going in your favor. You may have felt like I'm not having so much luck where I am. So maybe I need to travel. Maybe I need to move around. Maybe I need to, you know, be in a different direction in order to find my person. I have a homegirl who she grew up here in Chicago and she moved to Atlanta. She was having a horrible time with dating and things like that. And then when she moved out to Atlanta, it was just like left and right, various options and people that she was dating. She was in a relationship for a very long time. And then I think they just recently broke up. But nonetheless, her experience, she said even with that breakup, her experiences with that was so much better than it was here in Chicago. So for some of you all, it could be something that serious, like somebody's like really thinking like my partner could be on the other side of the globe. And for some of y'all, it could be. Somebody's not happy. Some of you all can have a Libra child. You know, you got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius there. You got Aquarius here. You got 2 air signs, 2 major arcana air signs. You got 2 swords. So some of you all definitely could have an Aquarius child, Libra child. If that's the case, this child is not happy with a new transition in your love life. And then this is making me feel like for some of y'all, you felt like love was not fair and your person is not where you reside. And so you're like, it's time for me to go on this journey. But there's some fear there because he's not on the path. But I keep hearing over and over again that, you know, your typical type, the person that you, the type of person that you feel like you would want to be with and you know, retire with long term, that's not the person that you're going to be with. This is because somebody who, the person that you're going to be with long term is completely different than anybody that you've ever met before. And it definitely could be something with ethnicity for sure. For sure. Because this also is making me think about traveling uncharted territories. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's so hesitant and he's standing right there. Because he's like, do I take this path or should I embark upon this journey? That's a biggie there too. Okay. Someone has a 2 in their birth date. The 2nd, the 12th, the 22nd, the 20th through the 29th. Either you or the person that you're going to meet. Okay. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe, click that all button. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye.